Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Gridiron Blitz. My name is Derek, and you might know me from streaming NFL games, but we are going to be making NFL content on this channel every single day. We're going to try to do that to bring back the algorithm. It's great for streaming, but I want to have my channel survive during the off season, and I got to start from the bottom. So we're going to talk about today that the NFL is set. The salary cap is going to raise by over $16 million, and that's going to go into effect for the new league year. So that is fantastic for teams that are looking to make some moves in free agency. Everyone knows I'm a Detroit Lions fan. This will be the most money that we've had in a long time. But I wanted to show you guys where your team may be when it comes to the salary cap. So I am blocking the team's name, obviously, but the worst team that is under the salary cap at this moment, because the $16 million has not been added as of right now. That will happen probably in the middle of March as the new league year gets here, is the New Orleans Saints. They are negative $59 million. They were over $100 million negative going into last season, and they're still about half that is off the books right now, $49 million. So we're going to switch this and go from best to worst. The Chicago Bears right now, cap space is at $98 million, with the Atlanta Falcons being at 51. So my team down here currently is sitting at $15 million approximately. We can create some space by cutting a few people as well to create another $28 million in salary cap. So if you have the 16 plus the 16 that will get the increase, then the potential 28 by cutting 4 individuals, then we could have $60 million heading into free agency, which I think we're going to make some power moves. But the San Francisco 49ers, they have $13 million right now. And so this is going to be very intriguing, because if you're the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Jacksonville Jaguars, they paid Christian Kirk a bunch of money last year, the Tennessee Titans. And the funny thing is that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Jacksonville Jaguars, Tennessee Titans, the Green Bay Packers are going to be in trouble as well in the Minnesota Vikings. Both 25 and 21 million over the cap. The Chargers, the Buffalo Bills. So a lot of these teams went to the playoffs last year, and the first team that is not negative right now is the Washington Commanders. This is very intriguing for the New York Jets to be under the cap at this moment, because there's been some talk as to, are they going to sign Aaron Rodgers in a trade deal? So that's going to be intriguing, because he is owed a ton of money. Going over the salary cap doesn't matter. As you can see right here, there are 14 teams, 14 or 15 teams that are underneath or over the salary cap, so it doesn't matter. You just get a fine or a penalty of some sort, but the owners usually pay that, and they keep it moving. Almost half the teams in the National Football League are over the cap, so it doesn't matter. So I think regardless of the New York Jets being currently over the cap, they're going to still trade. They're going to still trade for Aaron Rodgers. That's just my honest opinion. The Denver Broncos, with what they did with Russell Wilson, surprising. They're over the cap, or under the cap, I should say. The Kansas City Chiefs. So a lot of teams can make moves, but the Chicago Bears are ridiculous. They are the first pick in the draft, and ironically have the most money in order to spend when it comes to free agency. They let a couple of their guys go. Robert Quinn, Roquan Smith. They traded for Chase Claypool. Gave up a second rounder for him. So this is going to be intriguing to see how this affects the free agency period. So right now, once that salary cap goes into effect, I'm wondering if that will take these teams that are under the 16 million, so the Dolphins, the Panthers, the Dallas Cowboys, the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the New York Jets, will that make them now under the cap by whatever the difference is between the two? I'm not sure about that. If somebody knows, you can let me know in the comments below. But where is your team ranked? You can go to spottrack.com and you can see the salary cap for your team. Are you over the cap? Is your team over or under the cap? And if so, how much? Let me know in the comments below. Again, thank you for an awesome live streaming weekend. We had 70,000 for the AFC game and 51,000 for the NFC game, for a combined total of 120,000. And that's all because of you. Again, for those of you who subscribe to streaming, I appreciate you. But this is kind of where my channel needs to be during the off season. There's nothing going on. You got the USFL and the XFL. I'm not even sure I'll be doing those because those games are usually streamed on YouTube, and there's no point for me to do it. But so if not, you might see me doing a couple of at least the XFL games. The USFL doesn't really have an audience as of yet. You have to be about 60, 65 years old to have a USFL to remember the USFL. Myself, I'm 43, so I was about 5 or 6 years old when the USFL was a thing. So you're going to see more. I appreciate you guys because YouTube is a tricky business, and I want to keep it going. So I appreciate you. You guys are awesome, man. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you to all my members as well. I'm going to start bringing back the end credits and things like that. You guys are awesome, man. Take care of yourself. Peace.